Good evening. Nice to see you again. I'd like to welcome you to Living the RV Dream. My name is Sandra Rochelle. I've been posting videos here for a little while now, and I know that some of you are anxious to see videos that deal with some of the adventures that I've had over the years. As I've stated many times, the type of RVing that I have done, for the most part, is to go to places where most people don't go. My husband and I like doing that because it's more peaceful, it's less crowded, there are more interesting things to see, and it kind of gets you away from all the hustle and bustle of everyday life, which is one of the reasons I think that many people like to RV. This time, I'm going to take you on a very unusual vacation to a place called Beartooth Mountain. Beartooth Mountain is located in south central Montana and northwest Wyoming. It's west of the little town of Red Lodge, and it's northeast of Yellowstone National Park. As you can tell from that description, it's not next door. It's a long drive to get to it, and going over the mountain itself is pretty treacherous. It's pretty steep because the peaks go as high as 12,000 feet, and there are no guardrails, so you have to, pay attention to what you're doing, and you have to be going in the type of RV that can handle that type of climb. In our case, we took it several years ago in a slide-in camper, but it was a very lightweight camper. It wasn't one of those real top-heavy ones, and it made the trip just fine. It was really good to have. This is not a trip I would want to take in a great big 40-footer or 45-footer. I don't think it would handle the mountains, the climbing and the curves and so forth very well. How we got to this place, we had arrived at Billings, and we had heard that it was a very pretty drive, and we were interested in going in it, but one of the locals said, you better check with the state police because, sometimes they close that road due to snow. Well, it was the middle of June, I think, and I'm thinking, snow in the middle of June? What did I know? So we checked with them, and they said, no, it would be fine. There was no snow up there the next day. We would not need chains, and we could just go ahead and go. So the next morning, we packed everything up, and off we went. And I have to tell you that saying that drive was pretty was an understatement. It was one of the most magnificent, scenic drives we had ever taken, or will probably ever take again. And it is a memory that we really cherish, and I think that you will enjoy seeing the video that I'm going to attach to this little video I'm giving you now, so you can see for yourself. If you decide to go there, here's some information that you may want to have. This mountain range is part of the 944,000-acre Absaroka Beartooth Wilderness. All of the 12,000 high peaks in Montana are located within this wilderness, along with 25 small glaciers. So it's very rustic and very beautiful and very unusual and very cold in some places. It's managed by the U.S. Forest Service and is one of the best untouched wilderness areas in the United States. If you would like to have more information on this, you can search at summitpost.org/Beartooth-range/17087. There you will find information about weather conditions, wildlife, and other topics of general interest. It would be a very good idea if you do plan to go for you to look at this information so you know what's available to you there. There's supposed to be good fishing. I'm not a fisherman, but there's supposed to be good fishing, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. outside of that, when I finish this video, probably tomorrow, I'm going to make one for the second part of that trip, which was to Yellowstone, because going over Beartooth Pass from Billings is one of the ways you get to Yellowstone. And it's really a beautiful drive. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video. If you don't get to go in person, at least it will give you some idea of what it's like to travel in the rustic West. Enjoy, and please remember to subscribe. I would love to have some more subscribers. Thank you.
They'll have snowstorms up in here. The old ford up here on top of the mountain. Deal?
Yeah.
Aren't you a big guy?
Well, sure.
Your chest, yeah?
Look at me big.
You're a big guy. I wish I had something I could feed you.
Oh, we had bread, but we gave it all away.
It's just nuts with you guys.
They gone, huh? Boy, it's
We're able to catch up with the Wazzer up here on the top.
freezing her nunnies off. It's cold.
She says
up
it's
here.
cold here. I don't really think that's all that true, but we're setting up here looking down at these mountain lakes, which is probably where all this water goes when the snow melts off the mountain peaks. Boy, is this pretty. We're up probably almost 10,000 feet here now. Still ice and stuff up here. You can get out, make a snowball. Here it is in the end of June. There's another
That's the same one he's from.
lake over there in the distance. Still got ice on it. Creature down there. We don't know what they are. They might be marmons, but kind of cute, whatever they are.
Still not at the summit, but look what we came around the corner and found. Just had to take a picture of this. Is this gorgeous or what?
Summit. On top, about 10,900 feet. Colder than the devil up here. You can see the lakes down in the valley. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
This is what we just showed you on the film. The West Summit, elevation 10,947 feet. Now we're going to start down and wind up in Yellowstone National Park. Coming down out of the mountains now, I thought I'd try and get a little bit of scenery as we're moving along. We just came down out of the mountains. We had a little lunch here in Cook City. Did a little poker playing, the poker machines. They have casinos here. We're about 4 miles north of the entrance to Yellowstone. said I'd get a picture of some of this little western town here. Kind of a neat little old place. Very touristy, of course, as you can see. Diesel's $1.36 a gallon. But that's the price you pay for grandeur. At the setting this little town is sitting in.